Hey guys, welcome to the Eastbourne Fisherman. Today we come down to Camebridge Road, which is a well-known mark in Eastbourne. I've come down with a chap called Cliff, who recognised me whilst I was wearing this t-shirt on the beach the other day. So that's pretty cool. These are the new t-shirts that will hopefully be going on sale soon. So do keep your eye out for them. They'll be similar to this, they won't be exactly the same as this, but they'll be similar. So if you want one, hit me up and let me know, and I will hopefully be able to get them out. Cheers to my partner Hayley for making the t-shirts. They're absolutely fantastic and I absolutely love them, so thank you. So yeah, we're down on the beach today. We've got various selection of baits. The last couple of days have been really difficult trying to get out there and trying to bag a fish. It's been really difficult, and a lot of people in Eastbourne have had quite a lot of trouble grabbing some fish. There's been some nice fish landed, but not the amount that we've seen in the previous weeks. Could be due to a number of reasons, but we're out again tonight. That's what we're going to do. We're going to give it a go. So the first rig we got, we're going to go one up, one down rig, just with some small size 4 hooks, which are there. And I'm just going to bait those with lugworm. And then on the other rig, we've got a pulley rig. I've scaled down the hooks, so I've gone for a 2-0 circle hook this time instead of the usual 4-0s that I use. And then we'll bait that with crab to hopefully try and pick up a smooth hound. So that's the plan. I'll spin the camera around and show you baiting up, and then we'll get the rods out and you know, see what happens. Right, so then on the one up, one down rig, we've got these lovely, fantastic worms. What I'm going to do is just going to chop the tails off, that bit there, and then chop them in half, and that'll be my bait. Just going to thread them up these small size 4 hooks. This is going to be my scratching rig for this evening, just to try and pull a fish out. So nice small worm baits there. Same again on the other hook. There you go, just like that. Nice small worm baits. That's my scratching rig. What I'm going to do now is going to get the crab on the other rig, and then I'll show you that as well. Right, so we've got a crab here. What I'm going to do is going to peel the shell off the back. There we go, like that. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the circle hook and I'm going to place that through the centre of the crab, like so. And what we do is we're just going to whip that up the line like that. There's a nice little crab bait there. I have been using big 4-0 hooks, but a couple of my mates have been like, oh no, you don't need that bigger bait. You know, smooth hounds have just got small mouths, you just need a small bait. So I'm going to take their advice and then see how it pans out this evening. Because I do like using big baits. I do like using big hooks, but you know, if it's going to hinder the chances of me catching a fish, then you know, I've got to think of other things to do. And the last couple of sessions have been pretty hard going, to say the least. Especially when you put in so much hours and you're not, you know, grabbing the fish. It's a bit disheartening, but you know, it's the way the cookie crumbles. So yeah, that's my small crab bait. Nice small crab bait. Nice 2-0 hook there. We'll get that out there and see how we get on with that. So then guys, first rig is just a basic pulley rig, swivel at the top there, running down to your hook and to your lead there. That's the first rig. It's nice simple beginner's pulley rig. The second rig we got is here, just a one up, one down rig. So you've got a simple first worm there, and you've got the second worm there, and then the lead at the bottom. Let's see how we get on. Right, so we've reeled into a fish. It's absolutely massive. Probably the biggest specimen of this kind of fish I've had actually. It is a smooth hound, which is tiny. Actually tiny. Oh, I can fit it in my hand. But you know, as a fish is a fish. At least we know the smooth hounds are here. And hopefully we'll be able to find the daddy one later. But yeah, absolutely little tiddler. Happy days. Right guys, so we've been out in the water for quite a while now. We've had no bites at the moment. Pulling in quite a lot of weed at the moment, so in answer to everyone's question, there is quite a lot of weed still in the water. So what am I doing at the moment? I'm just still cracking out with the crab baits. There's nice small crab baits on the 2-0 pulley rig. On the other rig we're going for lug and squid now, and I'll let you know how we get on. Cliff still hasn't had nothing yet, but you know, we're trying and we're out, you know, and that's what we're doing. So we're out in the fresh air, get us good fresh air, and you know, just enjoying the fishing.
No blank.
Right, so Cliff is beating the blank now. He's got a little Dover sole that's spinning around like a disco ball there.
Bigger than the smoothhound, I think.
Bigger than the smoothhound. It was actually bigger than the smoothhound. Lovely, mate. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
You're beating me now. That's a one-up real fish, I think. Cliff has now one up on me. He's had a nice Dover sole. So what I've done is I'm still carrying on with the small crab baits there with the small 2-0 circle hook in the hope to try and find either a bass or a hound. On the other rod, still with the small lug baits and squid tips in the hope of scratching around, see if we can pull out any other fish. Yeah, so that's the plan. The tide is on the up. We've still got a couple of hours of the up, and then we'll fish 2 hours out as well. Give it a nice, good go at it tonight. So yeah, optimistic as ever. Let's try and winkle some out. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just going to fill it in mackerel here. What we're going to do is we're going to run it on a Wessex rig. So on the top 2 hooks we're going to have lug, and then on the bottom hook we're going to have a bit of mackerel. So what I'm going to do is going to get a fillet knife. I'm going to go in to the mackerel and just fillet myself off some nice fillets. Cut that out like that. Nice bit there. Again, coming this side here. Ooh. Just fill it off. Nice bit of mackerel. We'll use all the mackerel, all the inside bits we'll use. There'll be some nice bits there. What I'll do is I'll cut the head off, usually cut it about here. We'll use that as a nice bass bait at some point. The head's there. All these little bits here will go into a cocktail. And what we want to do is we just want to take a small piece for the bottom of our Wessex rig that we can wrap round on a 1-0 hook. So what I'm going to do is just going to get the Wessex rig now, and I'll show you how we're going to rig that up. So the Wessex rig is essentially a 3-hook rig. On the bottom you have like a running ledgery sort of rig, sort of a hook should I say, that is free flowing, and then on the top 2 you have just like a normal 2-hook flapper. So what I'm going to do is going to get the bait, I'm just going to feed it in and out of the hook like that. Nice and easy, up and down like that. Now what I'll do is I'll just wrap a bit of cotton around there to hold that in place, and that'll be my bottom part of the rig. And then on the top 2 we're just going to put lug, and I'll show you how we do that. So I'm just going to tie that. Ooh. Tie that on there like that. Not too tight, and just a little bit, just to hold that top bit in place like that. That's the bottom bit. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to get a couple of lugworm. Ooh. Cut that into 2. And then we'll just use that on the top 2 hooks. Just feed that on there. And do it around there like that. So that's the first top bait. And the second bit of worm, just put on there. We'll have a go with this and see how we get on. I might end up tipping this with squid. So there's the top worm there. So we got all 3 bits of bait there. We've got the mackerel, big bait on the bottom, and then we've got the 2 worms on the top. I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you the rig itself, and then we'll cast out and see what we can get on it. Right, so I'm just going to run you through the Wessex rig and how it actually works. So the bottom part of the rig is on a slider there. The weight's on the slide in, so it's like a running ledger. Right at the bottom we have our big bait, which will be a nice fillet of mackerel, and then at the top of the rig it's just basically like a 2-hook flapper. So we have 2 lug bait worms at the top. So it's 3 hooks in total, 2 lug bait worms at the top, and then a big bait at the bottom. We're going to cast it out and see how we get on with that. If you want to make this rig, you can do. There's a full rig making video in one of my previous videos. If you go into the playlists, you'll be able to see all the rig making videos on there. So we're in Big Club City tonight. Cliff has now got a small ray, little ravioli ray.
It's the biggest one I've had.
The biggest one you've had, is it?
First ray.
First ray, happy days mate. Never forget the first ray.
It's a winner.
Right guys, so I'm going to try something a bit different. I'm going to go for a slightly bigger bait here now. I'm going to go for a mackerel and crab bait. So I've had quite a lot of mackerel left and quite a lot of crab. So we're going to mix it together in a big bait. Nice big hook at the bottom, little circle hook at the top, and then see if we can try and pull something out using this bait. So for the last couple of hours, what we're going to do is we're going to really scale down now. Use some scratching rigs and just scratch around, just see if there's anything about. That's what we're going to try and do, just to try and winkle out a couple more fish. Big baits are not doing very well tonight. I've had crab on for a while and it's just not getting any bites. Everything's come back untouched. Squid's coming back untouched. Mackerel and bluey also coming back untouched. The only thing we've caught tonight is a small smoothhound on a small piece of lug. So yeah, not a great night. It's been a bit of a difficult week actually, to be honest with you. I've been out quite a few times and just haven't been able to find any fish, which is really disappointing, but you know, that's fishing. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. But yep, we'll keep plugging it out and you know, see if we can try and winkle out a fish in the last couple of hours. A quick summary of last night. It was a pretty strange night, to be fair. I mean, I've been out for a good couple of nights this week and it's just been flat. It's been absolutely dead. For me, but you know, some people have caught some really nice, decent specimen fish. But yeah, for me, for quite a lot of people, I think this week in Eastbourne has been absolutely trash. But you know, that's the way it goes. Can't win them all the time. So yeah, it's a bit quick summary of the evening. I fished Camebridge Road in Eastbourne, which is quite a well-known mark, especially for the place in the summer. It's also a really good productive ray mark as well. Yeah, I fished lug baits with squid on a small 1 up 1 down rig. I fished a crab bait on a 2.0 circle hook pulley rig. Alternated it and you know, mixed up the baits, tried different rigs. Just couldn't get the fish. The only fish I got was one small smoothhound, and small, I mean it was literally about the same size as this pen. It was really small. So possibly I think I should get the new award for the smallest smoothhound PB. So yeah, if you guys have actually caught a smoothhound smaller than the one I caught in this video, if you're on the Facebook group, just drop it on the Facebook group for your chance to win a prize. I'll put up a prize if anyone can beat my smoothhound size, just as a bit of fun. Yeah. So what's happening going forward? I'm going to try and fish out of Eastbourne next. So the next episode will be an out of Eastbourne episode. Saying that the kids might want to go on the weekend, so possibly there might be another one in Eastbourne, and then we're going to venture out as of next week and start doing, you know, a bit of searching around. It's good fun fishing Eastbourne, but you know, obviously I want to explore other places. I don't want to fish the same places too often. But yeah, it's been good fun. It's been great fun. I mean, Cliff is a really nice chap. Met him down on the beach. He noticed me with my t-shirt on, Eastbourne Fisherman t-shirt on. He was like, "Oh, hi, are you Jason?" I was like, "Yeah, hi." And he, you know, just had a chat. And he come fishing with me last night. He was a nice chap. He had a nice Dover sole, which was probably the fish of the night, I would say, for us two anyway. And then he had 2 small rays, which were like ravioli size. But yes, it was a good night. We just had a good laugh, and you know, it was great. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.